Hey everyone, in here, welcome back to new Grimoire, episode 42 of the series, and today I am looking into signature buildings once more. We have unlocked a couple of them. Last episode we started to build up the arbor because we have placed the paper factory, but we do have quite a few more buildings, including, for instance, the pop magician mansion, which is something we have to place somewhere. I do have an idea where we can have it. We do have from residential, that's it. Mixed buildings, that's it. Commercial, we do have the streamlined diner, which, by the way, it's a really cool building to have on your city if you want to improve tourism. And I am thinking about it for sure. So, streamlined diner, it's something we can build on today's episode. We do have these Pharma building, and we also have the Principes, which seems to be a really nice building, and we're gonna have to look into all of that. We're not gonna build all of them for sure. I think we have to look into a couple of buildings and we have to start working it out. Like I said, last episode we started to build this one. We didn't finish. We have the paper factory, 534 jobs. That's really cool. It creates paper, which is also really cool for our city. We do have an easy exportation route from here where you can by the way, I think we are going to do something in here, which is using split phasing. It shouldn't have much of a problem, but having split phasing in here helps when it comes to, just understanding where you want, your cars to move around and stuff like that. It doesn't create too much traffic. We also don't have a lot of movement, so split phasing in here is fine. We also have this one in here, which could be using a split phasing. I don't see why not. Honestly, I think it would be even better if we use split phasing through here, because this allows each one to have its own turning point without creating too much traffic. So probably cars will stuck around or nearby, but it won't be creating too much of a traffic issue. In here, it doesn't have any lights. Over here, also doesn't have any lights. Only here have where you have the split phasing, right? This is the only location where you have split phasing. Yeah, okay, sounds good. There's gonna be a bit of cars, staying around here, but it's fine. I mean, this lane, it's just to get inside. If they want to move forward, they could just in here, continue forward, and that's it. Cool. Anyways, let's first of all look at industries. We want to build the Pharma. Pharma is a small building, and honestly, it would work really nice in here. And that's what I'm thinking about doing. I think I'm going to place it around here. There you go. The Pharma will give us only 101 jobs, but it does have benefits on the entire city. So there's more interest in university. There's +1 university graduation chance and +2% of industrial efficiency city-wise. So this is the good thing. It's city-wise, so it's cool. This will create pharmaceuticals from chemicals, and I think what we're gonna do for the time being is I'm just gonna finish filling these up. We do have demand for a bit of commercial, and I kind of want to have in here a little bit of European commercial. We've always been using, American commercial. I think I want to have like European commercial, and I'm gonna go with I don't know. I think 4x4 could be a good building size in here, and another 4x4 around here. In these two corners, kind of. for European. I mean, it's not gonna. It will probably unlock other cool buildings for our city, but it's gonna take a long time. Meanwhile, of course, we need to build parking lots. We don't have a parking lot in here for this building. We do have a lot of them for other buildings, but this one we don't. I'm looking at large parking lots, and I'm thinking maybe here could be a good location just for one large parking lot, and that should be it. We can also have, let's just turn off this. We can also have like a walking path through here. Doesn't need to be perfect, but you know, it creates that reference on the walking. I don't dislike it. You know, it creates a possible walking location for our citizens or employees around here. And I have no problem in having crossings. I mean, nah, that's fine. We can have one over there, but that's fine. And everything else, I think I can even connect through here. I don't dislike that situation. So everything else that's built in here, an industrial. Oh, and we have we unlocked the last one? The oil refinery? No, we still have one to unlock, which is the ground herd. That one requires mining buildings, 4 of them. But we have unlocked, I think, this one is big, right? This is huge. Yeah, this one will have another location, another time for it. Anyways, guys, let me just fill this up, add a little bit of, you know, trees and stuff like that, and I'll be back to you guys. Arbor is built. We have a pharma. We have a paper factory. We have a lot of new businesses. Commercial businesses, in fact, in here we have, oh, one for food. That's good. People in here can buy their food over there. There's a couple of offices in here also. They're not too big or anything like that, but they're okay, I guess. We have beverages. We have a little bit of commercial buildings and offices in here. That's good, but mostly is office. It's industrial buildings. There's not, as a matter of fact, I'm kind of happy. There's a couple of these buildings with the smoke. I don't know how you call it, but there's this smoke in here. But overall, I'm happy. I'm just gonna go one thing though. I'm gonna make that roadside parking is not free. You have to pay a fee. It's going to be the same for the parking lots and for the street. I want to make money in here. It's not going to be free, and that's kind of it. The arbor area, we can eventually expand it. Of course we can. There's enough room and space. Although land is not entirely flat, we can check it out. It's not flat, but we can make it flat later on if we need to. And I'm happy. There's two signature buildings left for industrial. One is the oil refinery, which, being honest, could be placed around here probably, but I don't know. I just don't want to add it yet. It's not entirely impossible, though, that we could do some kind of connection eventually to here. And because the arbor is only these, you could say it's a big cul-de-sac. It kind of is, because you only have these axes around here. But it's not complete. It's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm kind of happy for it the way it is right now. Other signature buildings I want to build, one of them is extremely important, is this one, the Streamline Diner. Did we unlock anything? I have this impression that I did unlock something. Oh yeah, that was the industrial building, the oil refinery. I kind of want to have this Streamline Diner. And I am thinking about placing somewhere around here. I'm thinking about reusing this area in here is very kind of empty, and I kind of want to make this area usable. So I'm going to terraform this a little bit, and hopefully it will look good. So let me do that, do a little bit of building up on here, like placing a couple of road layouts and then a couple of buildings. And I don't know, I just feel like this could be interesting, mostly because, well, I could also place it around here though. Alright, I see the Streamline Diner as something that could be near to the highway. This is not a highway, this is like a secondary, it's like a arterial road. You can get access to here, but if you're here in the highway, what would be the best access for you to have it? It's not an easy one, is it? Because there isn't one, and that's kind of a bummer in one way or another. It's sad that it doesn't allow me to. Well, I could build something to here, like a connection, but the train tracks, I don't know. Let me just build this, and then I can think about, while I'm building this, I think I will think about how I'm going to connect to the highway. I think that's a good way. Okay, let me do this. am spending a little bit of time, if you notice on the last minutes, trying to figure out why we have this huge traffic. And for some reason, these guys around here, they do not seem like they can do it a proper work. I mean, it's this is not working. I am using a traffic lights enhancement with split phasing or advanced phasing, protected left turns. I mean, everything seems to be right and working well, but these guys, they're just too slow. For some reason, they stop here when there's no need. The sign is green, go, 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 go. That's how it's supposed to do. It's probably something to do with the nodes in here, so I have to remake that. But before we go there, let me just show you what I did. So initially, I thought I'm gonna build here the diner, and I did that. I did a little bit of a neighborhood around here, but the diner had no one. In fact, right now the diner has no company. So what I looked into was, okay, if this is not, it doesn't seem like a very good location. It doesn't seem like, because you look into the map, it doesn't have the green area. So in here seems to be a better location. It has a lot more people moving in, and I mean, I just wanted to move around and test it. And even here, it's not working. So this does give me the idea that we do have a bug on the game, because there's no hotels and diners coming into our city. And that is a problem for tourism, unfortunately. So we will have to wait for another update so that we can improve these in the nearby future. Because this is not a bad location. It's near to the college, near to these really cool locations. Although I do look into this diner as a really cool addition that I could have, like, in a move away from the highway, kind of like a road or intersection. You know, so you're in a big highway, I don't know, maybe around here, and then you have like you go out a little bit, and then you have these like a station service where you have the diner. I would say that, but for the time being, I added in here. Meanwhile, we did add these houses in here. They're low rent, the low density, I'm sorry. I am not entirely sold on them, to be honest. I'm okay with having these two around here with the cul-de-sac, but I'm thinking maybe around here we want to do maybe row houses. I think that would be a proper, better option to use, or something similar to that. I don't know, but I kind of want to fill these up, and I'm just not feeling it in here. But I've tested, I've tried out, and it's not a bad option. And either way, let's look into this section in here. So I'm going to pause the game for now. I will be back to that area also. So I'm going to erase this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to medium roads, and I kind of want to do like that. Let's do it, I don't know, maybe, I think maybe like this. And this is the highway. I think we can have a connection of a highway like that, and we can connect it through here. Not too bad, in my opinion. A couple of things we need to do. First of all, there's no lights here, and there should be no lights to here also. There's no crossing, okay? No crossing at all. And now in here, I want to do normal split phasing. I also will turn a look into the lane connections, remove U-turns. We don't want to have U-turns. I think I want to remove all connections. So remove unsafe, reset to vanilla. Remove U-turns, remove unsafe. That's it. I think that's gonna be it. And at the same time, we do have the split phasing. And voila, let's see what happens in here. I think this is gonna work eventually. There's a little bit of time. Yeah, you see, they're no longer stopping there. I mean, they will stop when the sign goes red. They're still green in here. Why is it still green over here? Because I'm allowing to turn on red if there's no cars. No, I'm not gonna allow to turn on red. I just want to have split phasing. I think the split phasing could help out here. Let's see how many cars goes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now it's going faster. Maybe there's 1 or 2 that. Yeah, I don't like the fact that there's some cars that are taking lanes that they shouldn't. I mean, they shouldn't be taking these lanes. I mean, it's very unsafe. I guess in here, remove U-turns and unsafe. So these guys, they just need to move forward, and that's it. That's it. Just move forward. They shouldn't move around. And should this fix the issue? Maybe it will fix this issue, or maybe not. I don't know. But I kind of wanted this kind of connection so that we have a better way to come through here. It's unsafe because of this. I'm hoping there's not too many cars coming here, because trains are still moving around and it's not entirely safe to have this crossing in here. But you know, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be fine. And yeah, there's probably some of these cars that just went to the wrong location. Dude, don't do that. Don't. Why are they doing this? This is stupid. In one way or another. It's kind of like, why are you guys doing it? You should always move forward, not. I mean, yeah, it's.
A driving advisory has been issued.
These ones they should have.
Please exercise caution if you must. And
You can get both ways, but it's like, I'm not sure. There's a lot of traffic in here. They're just getting used to it. I guess that after this gets done, everything's gonna be fine. How is dinner here? Still no company, as I thought about. Looking into here, like I said, I'm thinking row houses could be a proper solution. It's gonna be a shame, but I am going for the row houses. I am sorry, I am going for the row houses. I think that makes sense, and I don't know, I just feel like this is what makes sense over here, and I'm gonna go with row houses all this way, to the exception of those ones over there. And I mean, these ones can stay here. I'm fine with that. So row houses will increase the amount of people living in here, and I think it's gonna give a little bit more like a feeling that this is more high density. I mean, it's okay building this in here, but it's not entirely the best option or the greatest one. Okay, so that is done in here. I now want to build another location, which is a waterfront housing area, and I want to do it in here. And I wanted to do in here with a little bit of like a beaching, you know, like like they can go to the beach and stuff like that. But this is a river. This is not. Look, this is river. This is not the sea. So maybe that's not gonna happen. It's just a front house because you're near to the river, and that's gonna be it. And that's what I'm going to do. I am going. So this road in here is an alley road. I guess we can continue with the alley road. I'm just gonna go build up a couple of houses around here. And I kind of want them to come here, and I'm just gonna add like a really small runabout at the end of it, because why not? And next, we're gonna start adding these houses in a low density waterfront housing. And before doing that though, I want to have the signature building of the pop musician house. This is a big one. Can I place it in here? I thought I could. Oh boy, I thought I could, And I think I can. I just need to probably do it like this. Look, I can do it like this. How does it look like? Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's, ooh, this is very high. Yeah, it is. But, you know, I can do a bit of terraforming in here, though. Oh, sorry. A little bit of terraforming in here, like that. I think we can go just a little bit like that. We can go a bit out of our domain and do soft land a little bit like that. That's fine. Alright, so this is placed over there, and now we're gonna have these waterfront houses. I mean, how big are they gonna be? I don't really know. I just want to... Yeah, I think they should be big, you know. They should be like these big houses. Because... No. Okay, this one will not work like that. Let's just erase this in here and just... Yeah, they need to be 4 by 3, something like that. So something more or less like this. I don't want to do all of them. And I think I want to do it also on the other side a little bit. But it doesn't need to be all of them, just some. Like that. And now we're gonna take care of terrain, because that's a little bit like, what am I doing here? And there's like a little bit of terrain management around here. I do not want everything to be like that. And then we can soften terrain a little. I guess something like that. There you go. And now we're gonna be placing some palm trees. I think we're gonna go with the royal palm tree, and we're gonna go with the young and mature kind of trees using the line tool. A little bit like that. I kind of like that. There you go. And it doesn't need to have these trees everywhere, but you don't need to place them everywhere you're going, but sometimes it's cool to have like a couple of palm trees surrounding it. You can even change a little bit these ones, for instance. Just have a little bit of a different feel around here. So this still belongs to Blackwood Heights, and it's just a couple new houses that I wanted to do, like a waterfront housing in here. It's not perfect, but, and it's very dangerous, this cliff, by the way, but you know, it's kind of nice in its own way. Let me look at one thing though. Can we have a little bit of sand surface? We can have a little bit of sand surface. I think we can have, like, I don't know, can we do something like that? We can do a little bit of sand like this. It's not perfect though, but would it make sense to do it and place it I don't know. Like that. Would this be okay? In its own way. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. I guess this would be like the somehow some of the villagers wanted to create some kind of bitch in here. Would it make sense? No, I don't like it. Sorry for that. I don't like it. Alright guys, so that's kind of it for today's episode. Not a lot of cool things done, but needed to be done. Including, of course, the harbor. Happy for that. Good amount of jobs. But we should have a lot more. Filling these in here seems to me like an interesting concept. Row houses definitely look better. A couple of row houses around here. But it's still strange. I think it's still strange. And we could have a bit more. Eventually, I think we can build something around here to fill it up a bit more. And these here, we need to fill this up. Yeah, no doubt about it. Even if it's only with trees, it needs to be filled in. And I don't know. And of course, the front house, the front here, it's okay, but I mean, this is probably for people that are rich. They come here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. If I'm living here, look, I'm driving around here. There's these palm trees. There's this nice view. Oh, I do like this view. Look at that view in here. You have the island. The island is not very good, but look at this view. I mean, come on. Look at that. This is beautiful. I do like this. It's kind of a cliffy area, but I could see rich people living here. I guess the road in here, it's not perfect. It's just an alley road, but it's like a small road for these guys just to have a little bit more privacy. But overall, yeah, I do like this. Looking at this one in here, it's good. You have these skyscrapers. I mean, it does look good. It's a nice place to live. Looking at the map itself, yeah, it's okay. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. Like I said before, I'm happy with what we did. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, share with your friends if you think they will like this video. And yeah, hope to see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.